And here we go. It is the 4th annual Gaming4Guts charity marathon to benefit the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know we got a few people watching right now, so thank you very much, guys. Really excited about how this year has started off so far. I know last year we ran into a bunch of hurdles with the other organizers, Rob and Brad, getting sick right leading up into the event. It looked like I was going to have to go solo for the whole thing. Everything turned around. We had an amazing year last year, and as you can see in our donation total, we've already started off pretty well. But I am happy to admit, this is the 3rd time I get to change this donation total this morning, getting ready for the event, and I just want to make sure I've got it right, because it's been changing a few times here this morning, which is awesome. But let's go ahead and change that so that it reflects accurately as to what we're really looking at here. So there you go. We are at $3,039 right now. I am so excited to see that number. Last year, I was really hoping that's how much we would donate total. We ended up doing, I think, just under $7,000 or just over $7,000. So the fact that we're already at $3,039 makes my heart feel very good. Thank you so much to everyone who's donated. Thank you to those people who donated this morning to get that total over the $3,000 mark. We really, really appreciate it. That is so, so awesome. Now, today, we're doing a marathon of Capcom games. If you've been following me at all on social media, you can see me talk about this. We're doing Capcom versus Konami this weekend. Today, we're doing 12 hours of Capcom games. Tomorrow, we'll do 12 hours of Konami games. Then on Sunday, it's going to be kind of a free-for-all, doing a little bit of everything. So I hope that you guys can tune in and join us for all of the fun and all of it, at least for some of it. I am going to try to upload everything onto YouTube at some point, so there's always that. If for some reason you can't donate today, for some reason you can't stream today, no worries. You can stream or donate for as much or as little or whatever as possible, really through the next year, because we're going to keep our donation page up and running and live. And if today doesn't work for you for streaming, this weekend doesn't work for you, no worries. You can come back and do it at another point. So that's all good. And again, we're doing this all for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, kicking off Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week, IBD Awareness Week, and we just really hope that you can help spread the word. Use the hashtags Gaming4Guts, hashtag IBD Awareness Week, and hashtag CC Awareness Week. And with all of that said, how about we get into some video games? That's what we're here for. That and fun. I hope for those of you who are tuned in right now, can you hear me all right? Are my levels good? Is everything good? Is everything copacetic? Is everything kosher? Let me know in the chat. Or if you're watching and you know me personally, shoot me a text or whatever. I'll see if I can get it. Anyway, kicking off Capcom Day, as it were, we are going to do some Mega Man The Wily Wars. Now, for those of you who are familiar with me and my video game tastes, I tend to play older games. Now, this compilation is something that was released on the Sega Genesis back in the 90s. Actually, technically, it was released for the Sega Mega Drive in Japan and Europe only. Came to America on the Sega Channel, which was an internet, or a cable-based programming channel that you could pay a monthly subscription. You could essentially download games and stream them, for lack of a better term, as long as you paid that monthly fee. And this was an exclusive on the Sega Channel, but was never officially released in America. So what some good folks have done is gone and made reproduction carts of this game, which is what I got. Thank you, OKG420. You can find him on the YouTubes and other social media. Great guy. And I am a big fan of Mega Man, big fan of old school video games, but I've never played this, really. I've had this game for a while now, and I've only ever really turned it on to make sure it worked. Like, when I first got it, made sure everything was fine, and then I turned it on this morning just to make sure everything was good. And that's all I've really done with this game. So I'm not real familiar with everything that's changed in this game. It's Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, updated a little bit for the Sega Genesis as opposed to the NES. And then there's an additional challenge at the end called Wily Tower that's completely new, and it's some new bosses for you to fight. I think there's 3 or 4 bosses you get to, or 3 or 4 levels you get to go through, and then the bosses. And I've never done that before, so let's go into this, and let's see what kind of damage we can get done here. Alright, I'm just going to make sure that I'm starting a completely new game. Yes, so we're going to start with this game. We're going to start with Mega Man 1, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? It's a little different here starting this off, and notice that compared to the original Mega Man, you don't get this screen, and you don't get the Mega Man 3 intro music, so that's a little different. Something else that's a little different, in the original Mega Man game, all of these were the actual character sprites, not these close-ups of the faces like you would get in the later Mega Man games. So, let's go ahead, let's get it going. Let's see what kind of fun we can have here. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you can hear me okay, hopefully everything looks fine. As far as I can tell, everything's running smoothly, so... Now, one of the things I did notice about playing this game earlier is... the fire and jump buttons are B and C, which normally isn't a big deal, but, I mean, typically it's... A jumps, B shoots? I can't remember. But... since I play my games weird, I play my games like this, with my fingers, instead of my thumbs, and that's where all of my muscle memory is, in trying to play these games. And so, I have to adjust the way I'm playing a little bit. This game does look really nice. I do like the moving clouds in the background. So far, I mean, this plays pretty much like a Mega Man game. Moving pretty smoothly. One thing I'm noticing is that I don't think you fire as many shots. Well, maybe... I thought it was, you only fired, like, 2 shots, as opposed to 3 when you did, like, rapid fire. Mega Man still wiggles his little butt as he's climbing up the ladders, so that's good. And then we got these little guys here who make my life horrible. Now, I am not a speedrunner in these games by any means, so please don't expect me to be, you know, awesome games done quick. Trying to go through these. I haven't played some of these in a long time. So please forgive me if I'm challenged when it comes to some of these games. I like the parallax scrolling there in the background. And I know I say this every year when I stream, but man, you want to get us old guys excited about something, give us some parallax scrolling in the background, we'll be like, oh god, it's so cool, look at that! It's just the way of things. Don't ask why. I don't know. Ah, look at that! Didn't even hit me. Oh, man. Look at that. That was some pro action there. Now, I played this a little bit earlier and I got this far. One of the things I was noticing is that it seems like the amount of damage I do to Cutsman here isn't as much as it was in the NES. And I'm really surprised with the slowdown. Like, this is the Genesis. This is supposed to be, you know, blast processing and nothing's ever slow ever. But for some reason they added in the NES slowdown into these games, and I don't know why they did that. But yeah, it seems like the amount of damage I'm doing isn't nearly as much as it should be. Like, I should have beaten him by now, had this been the NES. I think I got his pattern down here finally now. Ah! That was a little different. There we go. Man, that was some slowdown. Hopefully you guys can still hear me alright. I'm assuming everything's coming through. No one's saying anything in the chat yet. I haven't seen anything come through in text messages yet. Let's see, I do have something here waiting for me, so we'll see. Alright, looks like everything's still good, so... save file. Sure, we'll save file. Now, let's see. I'm trying to remember my order here on this game. I believe we go to Gutsman next. That's one of the things about this game. If you're not familiar with how Mega Man works, in Japan it's called Rockman, and it's kind of based on the premise of rock, paper, scissors. So, one of the things is, Gutsman throws rocks. So, to beat Cutsman, who cuts scissors, Cutsman's weakness is Gutsman, and kind of so on and so forth, and every boss has its own unique weakness against another boss's weapon. Like, for example, here's Cutsman's weapon, and it does that. Yeah. So, that's kind of the way that all of these games work, is you find the one boss, beat him, go on to the next boss, beat him with that boss's power, etc., etc. I like the way these mountains look in the background. Alright, this is going to be a little difficult here for me, I bet. Just because the gameplay and reaction time is just different enough. Yep. That I'm noticing that I'm going to have some troubles with these jumps. Just for whatever that's worth. Again, I am not a speedrunner. I am not a... not a pro by any means. I'm decent, but... you know, we all have our issues. There we go. Now, normally, there we go. Ah! Paying too much attention to the bottom little plank there. See, that's one of the things I'm noticing about this, is normally in the NES game, you don't have to wait that long, I don't think, for that third little platform to come around, so... having to do this a little differently. Ah! I'm gonna die in this stage. Guarantee I'll have to use a continue here. Yep, man. That's no good. I'm just hitting buttons here. Here we go. Continue. And try it again. Fortitude. Pressing on. Now what I might try to do is just jump down to that third platform from the top here. Maybe. Ah, there we go. And... ah. Oh, there we go. Look at that. First try. I feel accomplished now. It always feels good when there's something you're trying to do in games. Yeah, look at that extra guy. And then you do it first try after you've been having troubles. You know, that's one of the things I love about video games, is that sense of accomplishment you feel after doing something you've been struggling with or having a hard time with. It's just one of the fun things about video games. And I don't remember what's all happening here. Okay. Missed the extra guy, but that's okay. Alright. No, I'm thinking about it. I think I should have gone to Bomb Man next. Yep. I messed up. Oh well. We'll live. It won't kill us right away. We already did that. Ow. 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 theory, I should be able to jump when he's making the ground shake and avoid being stunned, but alas, that didn't work. There we go. Let's try this again. I'm not a Mega Buster only kind of runner usually. Usually I need my Mega Buster. There we go. Gotta just get that timing just right so that you're in the air when he lands, so you don't feel any of the effects of that ground shaking. Ah, he got me. Got close. Did better that time, so that's always good. And let's try this again. If he beats me this time, when it gets to the continue stage, I'll go to Bomb Man next, because I think that's where I was supposed to go. I messed up. Again, that's my fault. Sorry. Please don't hate me. There we go. Doing a little better this time. Not getting quite so hung up on getting stung when he lands, so that's good. Spoke too soon. There we go! Look at that. Still don't understand all the slowdown, and why the music slows down like that. That's weird. Gotta get a sip of my drink. I assume everything still sounds and looks okay. I don't see anyone in the chat yelling and screaming at me. I haven't got any text messages yet saying, "What are you doing? This is stupid. This looks horrible." Alright, now we're gonna go to Bomb Man. I believe Cuts Man's the one that's gonna work on him. So. Well, that's neat, how it scrolls like that. Normally everything in the background was stationary in the original NES game, but again, being an old man, give me some of that scrolling background, and I think it's absolutely amazing. Doesn't take much to impress us old people. Stay off our lawns, give us parallax scrolling in our video games. We're pretty happy. Maybe some Metamucil now and then. Okay. I got confused there for a second. I couldn't see the backgrounds very clearly. Because I'm old. Oh god! You're shooting me. The sound of the game is a little hyperspeed. In that it's faster, or that it's... Is it too loud? Is it... Everything sounds good? And I am an old man. I am a geezer. Thank you, guys. Man. Come on, Sniper Joe. That's not very nice of you to shoot me in the face. Oh, God. Man, stupid explosions. Ah! Sorry. I knew I was gonna die when I made that jump. Didn't mean to scream like a little girl. Well, maybe I did, but, you know. And gotta say happy birthday to Mega Man, because on Monday, I believe it's his 30th birthday. And as you can see, I'm wearing my Mega Man shirt, as one should. And apparently Capcom has some big announcement coming out about Mega Man's 30th anniversary. Let's see, reading this here. Music sounds sped up, but the other sound effects are normal. It's weird. Maybe just be compression. Yeah, it might be a weird issue with the stream. It does sound a little weird just coming through the Genesis too, so it might be that. I can be in Discord audio as well. I can try that, Brad. I will see if I can make that work here in a little bit. But as I was saying, Capcom's supposed to be making some big announcement on Monday for Mega Man's 30th anniversary. Don't know if that's going to just be, you know, here's another collection release, or if there's actually going to be an announcement of, like, say, Mega Man 10, or Mega Man Legends 3, I think was the other one that they've been waiting on forever, or maybe another Mega Man X game, all of the above, who knows? Who knows what's going on with those guys? But it's still exciting, as a fan of the series, that there's going to be maybe something special going on. Ah, man. I didn't think I was going to make it out of that. Ooh, take that. And Brad, I've got to ask, turning on my Discord chat, is that something that I need headphones for, or is that something that will come through my laptop, since I've never messed with that before? Man, don't shoot me in the face. Always gotta jump through the doors in Mega Man. That's an absolute rule. It's like the 11th commandment or something. Thou shalt jump through the doors in Mega Man. Ah. Leave me alone! No, I don't want your bombs. I was hoping that when it boomeranged back like that, I was just gonna... there we go. There we go. Didn't even die on that one. Man, it's like I've played this before. If anyone is just joining us, this is the Gaming4Guts not even 24 hours anymore. We're doing the whole weekend now. We're 72 hours gaming marathon, 4th annual Gaming4Guts charity marathon, benefiting Crohn's and Colitis Foundation of America. It is Crohn's and Colitis Awareness Week, IBD Awareness Week, and you know, just so excited to have this be going on. We're real happy to be helping kick off Crohn's and Colitis Week with our annual event here, and so happy with what we've been able to do so far. Over $3,000 raised before the event even technically started. That was like just minutes before I went live. We got those last couple of donations in that put us over the edge, so gotta be happy about that. But we are doing this to benefit Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. All the money raised goes to them, and if you can help us spread the word by sharing the links to our Twitch pages, to the donation link, the tinyurl.com/G4G2017. You know, we're just so happy that you can help us out in any way at all. I went the wrong way. Oh no, fell all the way down. But if there's anything you can do to help us, whether it's through a donation or through sharing the link, telling friends, if you know anyone else that wants to stream, please let them know that you know, we're doing streams all weekend, and that you know, it just doesn't have to be today, it doesn't have to just be tomorrow. It's, you know, whenever they can do it. We're gonna have our donation page live through the year, so yeah, whatever you can do to help us spread the word, we just greatly appreciate it. And now is the time I want to go left. Oh god! Those things remind me of something, but I'm not sure what. Maybe it's the little robot on Space Camp. If anyone else remembers that old movie from the 80s. Don't shoot me, please. Alright. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Throw those little bricks. Now, apparently there's a way that you, like on the NES version, that you can glitch through all of that. It's a little trick that speedrunners do, and then they use that little magnet beam to jump over pits and make their lives easier, but I've never been able to figure that out. There aren't very many glitches I use in video games. Oh god! Although tomorrow I'm going to use one. I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit. I feel like something's going to jump out and get me. See, speedrunners do things like, you know, they go, and they avoid all that stuff. So they're good at games. I'm just good enough at games to know that I'm not good. Goodbye! Oh, and another thing I've got to point out about this game, if you listen to the music, I don't know if it's an intentional ripoff, or if it's just a really commonly used progression in music. I may have to wait for it to cycle through here. But it's a ripoff, basically, of a Journey song. I can't remember the name of the song right now. I'm sure someone out there in internet land knows it. But, yeah, it's either a blatant ripoff of Journey, or it's just a really commonly used chord progression in music, which is very possible, but I like the idea of them ripping off Journey, because apparently the TJ Inafune and some of the other people that helped make this game are really big into rock music, and that's why he's called Rockman. One of the reasons why he's called Rockman in Japan. Getting another message that the game audio sounds really weird. And that just might be the game. I'm not sure. So, I think I've got to use Bomb Man here. No. I gotta use Guts Man here. What am I doing? I'm a confused little boy, that's all. Nope. Yeah, turn the in-game audio down a little bit, because I was being told, again, that the in-game music sounded kind of weird. And that could just be because it's the Genesis? I don't know. Or it could just be because the game sounds weird. Not really sure. Ah, I missed him. Ah, I missed him again. Ah, jumped right into that. Man. Struggling. Yeah, I saw that, Brad. I'm sorry. Gonna continue. Okay, let's trying this again. I'm not doing very good today. Never really was that good at Mega Man 1. There was one time back in the day I beat it. Well, I beat it without dying? I think I beat it without dying. But, you know, I was but a wee lad back then and was, able to do such things. That and this plays just differently enough from the NES game that it's throwing me off just a little bit. I'll just say that, yeah, that's what's going on. Come on. Stupid disappearing blocks. Although... There we go. I don't need you. I guess I could have gone to the left as well. I didn't trust my jumping skills in that little closed-in area. Actually, that thing works a little bit better for me on this game than it does in the NES games, so that's cool. I was in the middle of a falling animation when I went up, so... You go up, you go down. Since I've already got that, I don't need to get it again. Maybe not. Okay. I'm gonna quit trying to be fancy here and do things that I'm not good at doing. I guess I could have gone to the right, but, you know, oh well. That's fine. There you go. See, look at that. Look how nicely that worked out. Do that here, too. Haha. Just let him jump to his demise. Whee! Now, what I need to do is just get his jump pattern down a little bit better, so that when I throw the rocks at him, it'll hurt him, instead of just going over his dumb little head. There we go. Oh man, jumped right into that, and the Guts Man didn't really do much to him, did it? Alright. Trying this again. Maybe it is Bomb Man that kills him, because the Guts Man didn't seem to do much to him. That didn't really seem to do anything either. Oh, wait. I think I used Cuts Man on him. Man, I am all over the place with this. We'll try this. Nothing else seemed to be doing as well as I would have liked. And he's killing me! Which is not nice at all. Again, I haven't played this one in a really long time. I'm not nearly as familiar with it as I am with Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2, that was the first game I ever bought after I got my NES, so I'm very familiar with that. There we go. That's what I like to see. There we go. Man! Giving me all kinds of problems here. Get a sip of my drink. Alright, I had some people message me here. Let's see what's going on. That does not even have anything to do with this. Where people text me about things that aren't even going on. Apparently it's one of my coworkers' birthdays. Pfft, who knew? Let's see, I believe we're gonna go to Iceman. Now Leckman beats Iceman, because of course it does. And then we'll go to Fireman. Fire! Ah! That was nice of them. Take that extra mans. I need that. Again, gotta appreciate the parallax scrolling in the background. Ah! Well, that's different. In the original NES game, the water in the game doesn't have any buoyancy. Like, when you jump, you just jump. But in this game, it's like the other ones where you do have some buoyancy. So that's kind of neat that they did that. Ah, still have the ice mechanics, so yay. Whee! Ah. Ah, shoot. There we go. I think I need to hold on to that, because if I remember correctly, there's a part coming up where I'm desperately going to want that. Okay. Shoot. 2, 3, 4. Oh, shoot. Ah. Man, I can't remember this pattern. Okay. Two, three. Ah, shoot. This might take me a minute. You know what? Ah, no! There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is, yeah, this is the part I really want that for. But I got impatient. What can I say? Yeah, this part is not any fun. Any way you slice it. I don't know how many ways you would slice it, but you know, still. Ah! Ooh! Penguin actually saved me because it knocked me back. Ah, God! Oh no! Oh, I felt like I was doing okay. Now I've got to go all the way back here. Now I've got to redo all of them! Hooray! Man. I used to know how to do all of these. There we go. Now let's see if I can remember this one. Ugh. Just trying to learn the pattern here. How do I get to that one? Okay, I think I see it. Now it's just a matter of doing it. Ah! Jump just a second too late. Ah! Missed it again. Just want to shoot that guy. I just want him to be dead. Go. Ah. Ah. Ah, come on. Oh! Shoot, just missed it. Man, I'm just not having any luck with this right now at all, am I? Sorry I am sucking at this so horribly right now. This can't be any fun to watch. Oh, there we go. Oh, shoot! Ah, I got it, and then I screwed it up. Yay, I got it! Oh! I don't like these guys at all. Kind of wish I would have saved my magnet beam now, instead of being oh so foolish with it. And then these dumb penguins are gonna come shoot me in the face too. No! Come down here! Please! What are you doing way up there? I can't reach you. Ah! I couldn't reach that guy! He just sat up there! Oh, man. Let's see if anything's changed over here. Nope, nothing's changed there. Okay! Continuing. From the beginning. Would have been nice if he would have given me an extra guy again. See, if you shoot those guys in the legs, then the head splits off. And if you shoot him in the head, you just kill both parts right away. So that's always a good thing. Aha, I will take that. I'm gonna skip that one. Okay, now. Hello! The wife and kid are home, so... There we go. So we're gonna do that. And one of the things you gotta be careful of is if you're still trying to shoot this thing when you jump, it'll jump with you, and that's how you end up making it into a spot where you can't get to, and then you die. See, look at how much easier that was. It was nearly not as nerve-wracking. Way better. I don't think I need this, but just in case I do, I'm going to fill that up a little bit. Let's see. Am I still streaming here? Got a little circly thing happening. I'm not sure if I'm still going or not. And as far as I can tell, everything's still going, but I would just like to make sure, because whenever the thing I'm watching on Twitch over here on my iPad starts bugging out, I don't know if it's because of my iPad or if it's because I'm not streaming anymore. Let's see, let's check my phone. Let's see what Twitch says. Says I'm live. So, hopefully, we're still good then. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep going as though everything's fine. So, I record this or upload this later onto YouTube, and I'm rambling like an idiot, that's why. Ah! There's a part later in the game where you get pushed down this tube and you've got these penguin things coming at you. And the trick is to just stand there and let the thing push you along. Let's see if I can do this now. Pow! There we go. Look at that. Didn't even get hit. And just got to go for a little slide ride. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it's Twitch that's acting up, if it's my iPad that's acting up. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Alright. And to keep on trucking along. If anyone out there who is watching is able to text me and let me know whether or not for sure I'm still streaming, let me know. Just because I'm paranoid, because... Yeah. I like the heat effect in this level. Oh, there's going to be these fireball things running around. Media resource decoding error. Not sure what that means. Yeah, you got these fireball things that are going to come flying down now. They're a pain in the butt. One of the neat things about the ice beam is you can do that. If I was good, I could have frozen that. Ah! Oh, look at that, I made it. Didn't think I was going to. But you can freeze those flames, and you can freeze enemies, which comes in really handy later in, like, the Dr. Wily castle. There we go. I'm gonna just start that all over. I don't know what is going on with that. Apologize, gotta just make sure I'm still up and running here. The joys of modern technology, making sure that streams are still happening. Come on. Okay. I don't know if I'm having troubles getting into Twitch or what's going on here, but just gonna keep on going. Act like things are okay until someone texts me and says, hey, things are messed up. And that's what I was talking about with things being frozen, but they can still hit you, but it makes it much easier to avoid overall. Get out of my way. Okay. There we go. Ah! I wasn't paying attention. I was waiting for that to happen. I don't know why I did that. I didn't need to do that. This is a spot where the magnet beam comes in really handy, because I don't have to sit here and try to get my timing all just perfect. If I remember correctly, if you hit those guys with the ice beam, they just... I'm gonna cheat. It'll let me cheat. I think on the NES game you can cheat there. I guess you can't here. Oh well, that's fine. But as I was saying, with the ice beam, if you hit those bullet bill looking guys, they don't explode, but they'll just kind of sit there for a second. and yeah, like that. Oh dear. Okay. For some reason, I'm having issues loading up Twitch right now. Not sure what the issue with that is. Let's see. I don't know what is going on here. Shouldn't be an issue. Not sure what's going on, so I'm just going to assume that everything's fine. I don't remember how this guy works at all. There we go. Whew. Okay, so I'm having some kind of internet issue then. Twitch wasn't wanting to load on my internet. Okay, so looks like I've still been streaming this whole time, so that's good. I apologize for any of the messing around I've been doing. Alright. Now, let's see about getting into some Dr. Wily action. What is going on here? There we go. Dr. Wily. You know what I'm curious about is, who is the guy selling Dr. Wily all the stuff to make UFOs and castles and, like, does he have a wholesale supplier? Like, is he going down to Lowe's and buying all this stuff? I don't understand how he gets, you know, all this equipment. But, you know, I guess that's neither here nor there. He's just able to do it. Ah, that's not what I wanted at all. Shoot. Aha! There's a way to make those guys freeze when they're in the air so that you can do that. That's what I was wanting to do. Should have been waiting for him to land first before I started trying to freeze him. Whoa! I don't know what just happened. Mega Man was spazzing out, though. Ah, God. Ah, shoot. There we go. Okay. Oh, I passed all of that. That was fun. Okay. Ah! There we go. Hold on. Things are still kind of wonky on my iPad here. I want you to play. There we go. Take some of that. Oh, take some of that too. And yeah, things are running really slow on this game right now, so I apologize for that. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if this was one of those games. I can never remember if it's insta-death on the spikes no matter what you do. Or if you can land on the spikes when you're when you've been hit. And this is one of those things where you have to do this just right. Oh god. Now what's gonna suck is if I die here. Oh no. I'm probably gonna die here. This is the Yellow Devil. I'm not very good at fighting him. Oh god. Okay, well it's a little slower than he normally is, so oh gosh. Ah! Man! Didn't even get to him. Okay. At least I'm starting right here, because I know... Okay. Okay. I feel a little bit better about this, then. I was afraid it was going to start me back further. And I'd already gotten those... weapon power-ups. Ah. And apparently in this one they don't respawn, so... But I will say he flies across the screen much slower than he does in the NES. Not just because of the slowdown, but like... his parts aren't moving at me nearly as fast as they normally would. Which is good. I need that extra time because I'm old. Oh, this is going much better than I thought it would. Okay. Okay. And one of the things that kind of sucks is I can get into the menu screen in this game, but I can't pause the game like I can on the NES. And one of the things you could do with that is there was a trick where you could pause it and unpause it, and every time the game unpaused, it would register as a hit against an enemy. So as soon as like the elect beam hits him, you pause it and unpause it, and every time you do that, it registers as a hit, and you can just fly right through him. Makes life much easier. Alrighty. Ah! Ah, shoot! Ah! Messed that up. Oh well. Guess things could be worse. No. There we go. Holy cow. I don't know what is happening, but it appears as though my Twitch thing is not working. Maybe it's just my iPad. We shall see. No, shoot that guy. It's never good when those guys are coming in from below you, because the way they swoop up at you, they tend to knock you into the pits. Which is the pits. And if I remember correctly, there's like false floors in here. Yep. Oh gosh, who am I fighting? Okay. Really just need to stand here and let him jump over me. Ah. Ah. Come on, you can do it. Still think it's weird how it takes so much longer in this version to kill him than it does in the NES version. Okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh, thought I was going to get hit there. And I don't trust my my movement in this game. Just the Genesis controller, the D-pad on it is just different enough from the NES that it makes it a little weird to try to makes it a little weird to just try to move. So it's just different enough. Oh god, he's gonna kill me. Oh, woohoo! Oh, I really thought I was dead. What do I need? I need some of everything. Oh god! I'm just gonna go, because I'm almost dead and I don't want to die. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Do I want an extra life that bad? No, I don't. Because I don't think I have enough of the magnetic beam to get over there and back. Let's see, I think this... Yeah, look at that. Although one of the things I really didn't like about this game is that it's point-based. I've never understood that. It's like, why are you gonna have points in a game like this? And... haha. Ooh, I needed that. Makes me feel a little bit better about life. Oh god. Haha. If I remember correctly, I've got to fight the Mega Man clone here. Yeah, I think he's weak against fire. I'm trying to remember. He's another one of those enemies that if you do it right on the NES version, you can kill him by just pausing the game and letting him die. Where am I? Okay, oh god. That wasn't fair. I think I end up, yeah, right back here. It's funny watching speedrunners go through this game because they know exactly where you need to be every second, you know, talking about doing pixel perfect jumps and no. Oh shoot! I'm out. Oh, am I dead? Am I? Oh, don't know what's gonna happen now. Again, I'm not much into doing this with the pea shooter or the Mega Buster. I don't know what is going on that this isn't working. So we'll see how we do here. Wish me luck. I need it. If I remember correctly, every time you shoot, he shoots. Just trying to get it down to where stay away! Get away! Get away! Stay over there! I can shoot you over there. There we go. No, over there. I already told you over there. There we go. I can shoot my Mega Buster a little bit faster than I can the Fire Beam, so I think that's why I was able to kind of keep them back. So that's good. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the stage where you end up getting pushed around by stuff. Let's see how we do here. Oh god. I have the feeling this isn't gonna go well. Yeah. See how I'm getting pushed along? And then I have these penguin flying things coming at me. I think as long as I just keep shooting, I can hit them. Now, I tried to pause the game, or, you know, get into my menu. Yeah. And there's just enough of a delay that... Oh, yeah, this is the part that's troublesome. If you try to run, you end up running into those explosions, and then you get hurt. Again, if you're really good, you can probably just jump. Yeah, just jump over everything. I guess you can do that too. Hi. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Oh yay! To the rescue, my sweet wife, with sustenance and drink. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. The fridge is full of Mountain Dew and you have 2 bags of fruit.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Had some technical difficulties with trying to track what I'm doing on my iPad, but I think I've got it figured out for right now. I might have to mess with it a little bit more, but other than that, I think everything's been going well.
Good.
So
It's warm in here?
it just stays warm in here. I don't know why.
Do you want another fan?
I'm fine. This is giving me enough cool air, so. Good.
Well, I'm making you some lunch for me.
All right. We will.
right.
Love you. Bye. And that's my sweet wife. She has been just a huge support in all of this, and I can't thank her enough. I can't thank the other organizers enough, Rob and Brad. They've been just awesome this year. Got to thank Justin and Rebecca at Crohn's and Colitis Foundation as well. Did I say Rebecca or did I say Jessica? Rebecca has been helping us this year. Jessica is the one who originally helped us all out, and so we got to send thanks to them. They've done a great job this year in helping spread the word and promoting us, so that's just been fantastic. Got to give shout-outs to Greg Honeycutt, the Greg Honeycutt, over at Game Bros in Houston. He's got 3 locations over there now. He helped me out the very first year I did this. I did my first event out at his store, and that was just a lot of fun, and hopefully one of these years we can do that again. And then got to give a big thanks to David Rivera. Through meeting him, he's the one that kind of helped me meet Greg, and so big thanks to him. Big thanks to Anthony Abbott, who's been my technical guru in all of these events and always helps me get everything set up. I think he's going to be helping me get set up in Nightbot a little bit later, so yeah, just lots of thanks all around. And the whole reason I do this, I personally don't have Crohn's. However, both of my stepsons have Crohn's. One was diagnosed 10 years ago, the other one was 5 years ago. So it's been kind of... It's been difficult watching them go through everything that they've gone through. Especially the older one, Damien, he's been through a lot with all the problems that he's had. The younger one, Mason, he's had problems, but not nearly as much, which is good, but it's still just been really tough seeing everything that they go through, and then hearing some of the stories that Brad and Rob have told me. It's such a horrible, horrible thing that these people go through who are afflicted with IBD, And that's one of the reasons why we've been doing this every year. Help raise awareness. Not a lot of people know about Crohn's or colitis and know what they are. And see the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, while they do get money, I don't think they get nearly as much as they need to help raise money for, to help spread awareness, to try to find a cure, because there's not a cure for Crohn's and colitis. The best you can do is try to put it in remission and try to control with diet and medication. And some of the medications you get put on are pretty rough on your body, and this is the least I can do to try to help out. So if you're watching right now, I greatly appreciate it. Please help spread the word. Please use the hashtags Gaming4Guts, CC Awareness Week, and IBD Awareness Week. Send people to our Twitch community, our Twitch pages, our donation page, tinyurl.com/G4G2017. I think everything's just right there on the screen as you can see it. So anything you can do to help in terms of raising awareness, helping raise money, whatever you can do, we just greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching. I am a bit laggy, and I don't mean to be, but I don't know what else to do right now. Oh god. Except shoot these bubble guys, because right now... let's see. Ah. Now, let's start... Ah, shoot. Oh, look at that! 2 for 1! Man! That was impressive! I didn't even know I could do that. Or, yeah, I did. My monologue was a bit laggy. Okay. I don't know if anyone else is on any of my... Internet connection's good. I don't know if I just need to reconnect, maybe? Do you guys think I, as soon as I stopped talking, it started and stopped being laggy. Well, that's the way things go usually, so, whatever. Ah. Ah! Stood right in the way. And I can... Oh, poop. I don't have any magna beam to jump across all of this. You know what I might do? I might do an intentional suicide here in a minute. Nah, we'll see what we can do. Come on. Come on. Might need to do a stream reset. Okay, so we might do that here momentarily. Oh, look at that. I'll take that. I'll take that too. It doesn't do anything, but again, it's points. You gotta get your points in, right? Ah! Shoot! I thought I could make that jump. You know what I think I am going to do? Here's what we are going to do. I'm going to kill myself, and I'm going to do a stream reset. So, hang tight. I'm going to be right back. And we will get this thing rocking and rolling again here in just a minute. So, hang tight. I'm going to stop and restart here really quick.